Hey everyone, I'm Ketchup Boy and welcome back to another video. Today we're doing something a little bit different. We're trying a recipe that we found online. Today we're making Puttanesca. So basically Puttanesca is an Italian type of pasta sauce. The name literally translates to whore's pasta. Today will be my very first attempt at making Puttanesca as well as my first time trying it. There's not a lot of parts to this pasta sauce, but there's a lot of stuff in it that I don't normally eat, like black olives and anchovies. So similar to my other sauce video, did you just laugh at me?
I'm sorry.
So similar to my other sauce video, I'm gonna be preparing a mise en place. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Dude, can I have some ketchup?
Oh, here you go.
Alright, so I'm gonna start by introducing the ingredients. Today we're gonna be using San Marzano tomatoes from a can because we're fancy, but we're not like super fancy. We got some black olives that we're going to chop and de-pit. Although these say they're pitted. I'm not Gordon Ramsay, what do you want?
You fucking donkey!
We also have capers, we have some anchovies, some garlic cloves, extra virgin olive oil, and some minced parsley. Today's recipe comes courtesy of Binging with Babish. I referenced him in my last sauce video. I trust this man with my life, okay? He actually kind of got me into cooking during this quarantine self-isolation period. All right, let's get into it. Where should I start? Maybe I'll just start opening stuff. That'll be a fun way to start. So we'll start with the tomatoes. Woo! I love using the manual can opener. We have an automatic one over by the stove, but it always gives me a hard time. I never know how to use it. Now I understand my grandparents' struggle with basic technology. We're oh, grandma, you can't use an iPhone. I can't use a fucking can opener. Hell yeah, baby. Look at these tomatoes. Oh, good. All right, now it's gonna start smelling because we got olives. Woo! Growing up, I was always kind of a picky eater. I never really ate olives. My sisters were more olive eaters than I was. I always thought that they smelled kind of gross and were kind of scary. But today, we're older, we're wiser, and we're willing to venture outside of our comfort zone. So, olives, baby. Let's get the capers open. This is gonna be difficult. Ah, Superman! There's a lot of liquid in all of these, so I think I'm just gonna drain them real quick, then I'll be right back. All right, draining the olives. Okay, drain the Okay, the capers, the way these smell, this ain't it. I wonder what I should begin chopping first. Probably the olives. Maybe I could use the knife to pull this out. This is... Kids... Waving the knife. Kids, don't try this at home, please. Yeah, we got it. Woo. That's a lot of olives. Hope I remember how to chop. It's been so long. Okay, so we're just gonna... Boom. Oh, yeah, baby. We chopping these olives now. Okay. That's shifting while I'm doing this. Rude. So this first batch, don't know if you can see, chopped it pretty well. Put that in your little bowl. All right, I have a list of topics that I could talk about. The first thing I think I'm gonna talk about while I'm doing this is one of my most asked questions, and that is, why do you call yourself Ketchup Boy? So, it's not because of all that, because I only just saw that clip recently.
It's your Ketchup Boy. How you doing, Ketchup Boy?
So basically, growing up, I lived for ketchup, and I would use it on pretty much everything to kind of a disgusting, excessive degree. I'd have maybe 4 chicken nuggets and I'd use maybe half the bottle. There was one day when my sister and I were little and we were with our dad spending Sunday at the park. I was wearing all red. I was wearing a red tank top and red shorts. And he was like, hey, Ketchup Boy. And I was like, come again? And he just kept calling me Ketchup Boy and the name kind of stuck for a little bit. I'm just bringing it back. I think it's a fun little whimsical nod to the past. And if you don't like it, not my problem. All right, so I'm gonna take a second. I'm gonna cut the rest of these tomatoes and I'll be back with the next ingredient. Okay, so now that the olives are done, we're gonna chop the capers. These do not smell great, I'll be honest. So as we're getting closer to actually preparing the sauce, I'm getting a little more nervous because stuff is starting to smell. I guess kind of like the reason why we're making Puttanesca today is because I was inspired by Lemony Snicket and a series of unfortunate events. You know, I read about it and I always wanted to try it, but when I was like 8 years old reading it for the first time, I was not super excited about all the stuff that went into it. But now I'm an adult and I can handle it. I think, I hope. And if not, then you could sit there and laugh at me. It's fine. I'm a clown. I actually was class clown in high school. That was a lot of fun. It's hard making like little things littler. This should be good. I hope, otherwise I'll cry. All right, so next what we're gonna do is we're gonna peel and chop the garlic. I did it. I don't know how thinly we're gonna be slicing this, but hopefully it'll be fine. It won't really like matter all that much. Okay, Hannibal Lecter. Hannibal Lecter, you better watch out. Should I do my Clarice Starling impression? I think I'm gonna do it. Dr. Lecter. My name is Clarice Starling. I'm here with the FBI. We got a big favor to ask of you. We gotta help you. You gotta help us catch a killer. Jodie Foster is clutching her Oscar tightly right now.
Ooh.
Come check it out. You guys remember Pippa, right? It's my sister. So she's gonna be trying the sauce with me. Are you excited?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think it's gonna taste like?
I feel like it's gonna taste bad for some reason.
You think so? You don't have any hope?
Mm-mm.
Oh man. What are we gonna do if it's bad?
Get tacos.
All right, so next is the part that I've kind of been dreading, the anchovies.
Ew, what?
Yeah. Oh shit. Okay, so the anchovies were bad. Just trying to do this fast so I don't have to like deal with it. Get those out of the fucking way. Get this done. Oh my, ugh. No, opening that can was really bad. My mom used to eat anchovies like right out of the can. Like she lived for her anchovies. And I'm like, girl, how? Mom, I demand an answer. All right, last ingredient. We're gonna be chopping parsley and then we're gonna get on to cooking. All right, so I'm assuming to chop parsley, you just like cut off the ends, no? Like you just use the leaf? I've never done this before. I don't know, like I said before, I'm not Gordon Ramsay, nor do I claim to be.
What are you?
An idiot sandwich.
All right, so I think I already talked about it earlier, but like I was obsessed with a series of unfortunate events. Last year, I reread the entire series, and honestly, it was really well written, and there was a lot of like dark humor in it. It kind of was just like, okay, life can be disappointing, and that's okay. And honestly, I think we need more of that in like children's literature and stuff. It's not always gonna work out the way you want it to, but you know, that's okay, it's all right. So going back in time, I was like 4 or 5, I was in like preschool. There was this girl that I would hang out with and we were like friends. One day we were playing together at like the sand table, right? And then out of nowhere, she bites me. She fucking bit me. She broke the skin when she bit, and I'm like bleeding. The teacher's trying to keep me calm. She's like, all right, well, you're pretty much all good. When you go back in there, look that girl in the eye and tell her, go bite an apple, don't bite me. And I did, and I felt so badass. I thought I was the coolest thing. Yeah, that was bizarre. I wonder what I tasted like. All right, so I'm gonna try chopping what I have so far. This is not gonna be, oh, I almost cut myself. Oh, this is not gonna be very good. I already know that, but I think it's more just like a garnish. All right, so here is the completed mise en place for the pasta puttanesca. Now we're gonna move over to the stove and start cooking. All right, it's cooking time. So we're gonna take our olive oil. We're gonna do about 4 tablespoons in here and let that get warm. So now we're gonna turn it on medium-high heat. Woo! Then we're gonna put in our garlic, and then once that's all good, we'll throw in our tomatoes. 3, 2, 1. All right, so now we added our tomatoes. Woo! That was dangerous. Okay, I fucked up. Alright, dump. Woo! Okay, alright. It's not too bad. Oh my god, that was so scary. Alright, so I have it on low heat now. I'm like nervous. Okay. I don't know if this is how it's supposed to be looking right now, but you know, that's fine. It's okay. I've also never made this before, so come for me. Okay, so our sauce is now coming up to a boil and a simmer. So we're gonna add in the other ingredients. Capers, anchovies, and half a cup of black olives. Let's stir this together. I like don't even have any more fun stories to tell. Okay, so now we're gonna let it simmer for like 8 to 9 minutes, and the recipe says it's gonna be done when we can drag the spoon through it and like it parts. So we're gonna see if that happens. We're gonna set the timer now. 9 minutes. Start. All right, see you soon. What do you think? You excited? Oh, it's getting thick and chunky. Oh my god, I'm thrilled. All right, so there's about 4 minutes left and it's starting to do the thing. Can you see that on camera? Now he says, add in our chopped parsley. So now while we finish this, we're gonna get our pasta boiling. I'm doing spaghetti for myself, and for Pippa, she's doing rotini. Always, always, always season our pasta water with salt. So in his video, what he did, he took a pat of butter and some salt and pepper and just like mix that in with the pasta to flavor it some more. So I think I'm gonna try that right now as well. You know, just for the hell of it. All right, so now we're gonna plate it up and we're gonna do our taste test. All right, let's put some on your plate. So, oh, here it is. I'm gonna put some sauce on it, watch out. All right, we got Pippa's pasta right here. We got my pasta right here. You ready? Mm-hmm. All right, let's mix our sauce into our pasta.
Oh god, I'm gonna throw up.
What do you think it's gonna taste like?
I don't know, to be honest.
So now get your fork full.
Okay,
All right, on the count of 3, ready?
Wait,
1, 2, 3. That's really good. That's so good. You don't like it? Oh, that's okay. What are your thoughts right now?
No, I can taste the fish. I'm serious.
Okay, yeah. I was just gonna say, like, I'm getting that like fishy taste, but it's like just like, you know how like when you go into like a seafood restaurant and like you could smell like the fish. That's kind of what it is right now. So what are we gonna do now? What does that mean?
Taco!
Yeah! I think it tastes really good. I think it came out well. It's like not overpowering and nasty. You would think like the anchovies and the olives would be like too salty and like overpowering, but they're not. It's like just salty enough that like it's not too bad. All right, well, thank you for being my test subject.
No problem.
And I will order you tacos.
Yeah! My face!
Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I had a lot of fun cooking. I hope you had fun eating and anticipating. Be sure to check out my other videos and subscribe to this channel. Comment down below, let me know what you want to see next. Do you want me to make another recipe? Do you want me to make another list ranking stuff? I'm down to any suggestion. Do you have anything else you want to say before we go?
No.
All right, until next time, I'm Ketchup Boy, and this is Ketchup Girl. Bye.